Picture a sepia-toned photograph, faded with time, yet holding a vibrant story within its borders. A man in a sharp suit, impeccably tailored, sporting a distinguished mustache and possessing an artist's gaze that seems to penetrate through the years, a gaze full of dreams and melodies. Don José Anastasio Estella y Barredo. In his era, during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, he was celebrated as the Waltz King of the Philippines, a title earned through dedication and passion. More than just a composer, he was a musical giant who skillfully bridged the sophisticated elegance of European classical music and the heartfelt soul of Filipino expression. Estella didn't just imitate European waltzes, churning out copies of popular tunes, he transformed them into something uniquely Filipino, blending their structure with the indigenous melodies and deep emotions that resonated within his homeland. His music, filled with both joy and longing, became a soundtrack for a nation in transition, a period of immense social and political change. Capturing the tender moments of love, the breathtaking beauty of nature and the resilient, ever-optimistic Filipino spirit. Estella's genius was infusing the formal, structured elegance of the waltz, a dance of European high society, with the heartfelt kundimans, the passionate love songs, and the vibrant folk songs that echoed through the Philippine archipelago. Through his compositions, infused with both pride and longing, he helped shape and define a national identity during a time of revolution, upheaval, and profound change. As the Philippines sought its place on the world stage, he meticulously documented folk melodies, preserving them for future generations, weaving them into sophisticated and timeless works that deeply resonated with a people searching for their own unique voice and cultural identity. Estella's story serves as a powerful reminder that history is not solely written in textbooks and official documents, but also in the enduring music that captures the soul of a nation. Today, we revisit his remarkable life and enduring legacy, a testament to the profound power of music in shaping national pride and contributing to the very fabric of nation-building. Let's rediscover and celebrate the man who, through his artistry, gave the Philippines its own distinct and unforgettable classical sound, one enchanting waltz at a time. The year was 1870. A new life began, a story waiting to be written. José Estella was born. His birthplace? None other than Escolta, Manila's vibrant and bustling cultural artery, a place teeming with life and energy. Growing up amid the grand theaters and lively cafes, young José was immersed in a world of artistry and expression. He absorbed a rich tapestry of sound, the majestic strains of Spanish bands, the heartfelt melodies of local folk tunes, and the captivating cosmopolitan rhythms that pulsed through the city. With a Spanish father representing the colonial influence and a Filipina mother embodying the heart and soul of the islands, Estella inherently embodied the diverse heritage of Manila, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. This unique blend of influences would profoundly define his musical style and artistic vision. His extraordinary talent was evident from a very early age, a spark that ignited into a flame. Recognizing his potential, his family, with their resources and foresight, ensured he received the finest education available. This journey began first locally, honing his skills and laying the foundation for his future endeavors. It then led him across the ocean to the prestigious Madrid Royal Conservatory. In the heart of Spain, he immersed himself in the world of European classical forms, mastering the techniques and traditions of the old masters. He found a particular affinity for the waltz, drawn to its elegance and grace. But even amidst the grandeur of European culture, he never forgot or lost sight of his Filipino roots. Instead, his rigorous training provided him with the essential tools and knowledge, empowering him to elevate Philippine folk music to new heights. He aimed to present it to the world with a newfound sophistication, grace, and unwavering pride. After completing his studies abroad, Estella eagerly returned home to his beloved Philippines. He was determined to dedicate his life and talent to enriching his country's vibrant cultural landscape. He was no longer simply a promising young musician with potential. He had transformed into a true maestro, a master of his craft. He was now ready to take on the mantle of leadership and shape the very sound of a nation. His incredible journey, spanning from the bustling streets of Escolta to the esteemed halls of Madrid and back again, marked the dawn of a new and exciting era for Filipino music and cultural expression. Estella's return was more than just a personal homecoming. It was a cultural reawakening. It was a momentous occasion for both the artist himself and the very art form he championed. The stage was now set, the lights were bright, and the world was waiting for his extraordinary legacy to unfold. Back in the Philippines, a vibrant cultural landscape was taking shape, particularly in bustling urban centers. Estella quickly became a leading figure in the musical scene, a true luminary in the world of Filipino classical music. His talent and passion were undeniable. He was actively performing and conducting across Manila, captivating audiences with his artistry and skill. The city's concert halls buzzed with excitement whenever he took the stage, and even extending his reach to Cebu, another important hub of Filipino culture and artistic expression. His influence was spreading far and wide. He organized orchestras, nurturing local talent and providing platforms for musicians to showcase their abilities. He was dedicated to bringing classical music to new audiences, making it accessible and enjoyable for people from all walks of life. He believed in the power of music to unite and inspire, and he was constantly raising the standard of performance, pushing the boundaries of musical excellence in the Philippines. As director of the Centro de Belles Artes, he held a position of great influence and responsibility. He shaped the next generation of Filipino musicians, instilling in them a love for music and a commitment to their craft. He was teaching not just technique but pride in Filipino musical heritage, emphasizing the importance of preserving and celebrating their unique cultural identity through music. Beyond his work as a performer and educator, Estella was also a pioneer musicologist, driven by a deep curiosity and respect for the roots of Filipino music. He embarked on journeys traveling to remote provinces to document and preserve folk songs, recognizing their intrinsic value as cultural treasures. These songs were at risk of being forgotten, lost to the passage of time and the changing tides of cultural influence. His work was an act of cultural rescue, a vital effort to safeguard the musical heritage of the Philippines for future generations. He was ensuring the Filipino voice would not be lost to foreign influence but rather amplified and celebrated on the world stage. These folk melodies, carefully transcribed and preserved, became the heart of his compositions, the very essence of his musical style. He masterfully blended them with European forms, creating a unique and innovative fusion that resonated deeply with audiences. In Estella's hands, the waltz became a vehicle for Filipino identity, a way to express the nation's soul through music and dance. It was elegant, heartfelt, and unmistakably local, a testament to his genius and his deep connection to his homeland. His unique synthesis earned him the title Waltz King, a fitting tribute to his mastery of the form and his contribution to Filipino music. And it cemented his place as a father of Filipino classical music, a legacy that continues to inspire and influence musicians to this day. Estella's influence extended far beyond the concert hall, reaching into the hearts and minds of generations of Filipinos. He gave Filipino music a new voice, a voice that was both sophisticated and deeply rooted in the nation's cultural heritage. It's one that still resonates today, echoing through the concert halls and music schools of the Philippines, a testament to his enduring legacy. Among Estella's works, two waltzes stand out, Ang Maya and La Tagala. Ang Maya, composed in 1905, captured the grace of the sparrow and became a beloved anthem in Manila's salons. Its melody, later set to lyrics by José Corazon de Jesus, symbolized Filipino artistry and pride during the American colonial era. La Tagala, written in 1910, paid tribute to the Filipina, romantic, noble, and strong. Both pieces became staples of social gatherings, their melodies echoing the nation's search for identity. Tragically, many of Estella's original manuscripts were lost in World War II, but the music survived in memory and print. These waltzes remain living monuments to a golden age of Filipino music. Through them, Estella's voice endures. His music continues to inspire and unite. Estella dreamed of more than waltzes. He envisioned grand orchestral works that would define Filipino music. In 1915, he founded the Filipinas Symphony Orchestra, a groundbreaking ensemble for both Western and Filipino compositions. As conductor, he nurtured local talent and planned to premiere a symphony weaving together folk themes from across the archipelago. This symphony was to be his magnum opus, a musical epic for the nation. But World War II shattered these dreams, the orchestra disbanded, and the manuscript of his unfinished symphony was lost in the devastation of Manila. The war erased much of Estella's legacy, but not the spirit behind it. His vision for a Filipino symphonic tradition remains a powerful, if unfinished, chapter in our cultural history. Even in loss, Estella's ambition continues to inspire. Estella was not bound by tradition. He embraced change. With the American era came ragtime, and Estella eagerly experimented with its syncopated rhythms. He composed lively pieces like Filipinas and El Placer de la Vida, blending American energy with Filipino flair. His ragtime works showed his versatility, proving he could innovate beyond the waltz. Estella's music bridged Spanish, Filipino, and American influences, reflecting a nation in flux. He treated ragtime with the same artistry as his classical works, creating music that was both modern and distinctly local. By adapting new styles, Estella kept Filipino music relevant and vibrant. His willingness to evolve marked him as a truly modern artist. Estella's legacy is one of adaptation and creativity. Even legends face controversy. In 1939, Estella was embroiled in a plagiarism case over the hymn Ang Bayan Ko'y Nagdarasal. He claimed authorship, but Dr. Francisco Santiago argued it was based on his earlier work, Sumpa ng Puso. The dispute became a legal battle, with both composers presenting their cases and experts analyzing the music. The case raised questions about originality and influence in a close-knit musical community. Ultimately, the court ruled in Santiago's favor, but the proceedings were handled with professionalism and mutual respect. Estella accepted the decision, and the episode did not overshadow his contributions. The case remains a fascinating footnote, highlighting the complexities of creative life. Even in defeat, Estella's integrity and legacy endured. The controversy did not diminish his impact on Philippine music. Instead, it underscored the challenges faced by pioneering artists. Estella's story is one of resilience and grace. Estella's legacy is vast, over 100 waltzes plus marches, hymns, ragtime, and dreams of a grand symphony. He was a tireless creator, shaping Filipino music and inspiring generations of composers like Nicanor Abelardo and Antonio Molina. As a teacher and conductor, he mentored young artists and legitimized the use of folk melodies in formal composition. His influence extended to cinema, with his son José Tito Estella Jr. becoming a prominent actor. The Estella family left a lasting mark on both music and film in the Philippines. Today, his waltzes, especially Ang Maya, remain beloved classics. Estella's life is a testament to the power of one individual to shape a nation's cultural identity. He bridged eras and cultures, giving Filipino music a voice that was both elegant and authentic. His legacy lives on in every note and every artist he inspired. Estella proved that Filipino classical music could stand proudly on the world stage. Don José Estella's story is more than a historical footnote, it's a call to rediscover our musical heritage. He gave the Philippines a soundtrack for its aspirations, blending Western sophistication with Filipino soul. His waltzes are historical documents, capturing the spirit of a nation in transition. By elevating folk songs to art music, Estella made a powerful statement. Our culture is rich and worthy of celebration. He embraced new influences, but always made them his own. Listening to Estella's music is a way to reconnect with our roots and honor a true pioneer. Seek out Ang Maya, La Tagala, and his other surviving works. Let his melodies transport you to old Manila and remind you of the genius who heard a nation's soul in every note. By listening, we keep the Waltz King's legacy alive for generations to come.